She wants to be able to tell you to get your shit together, but doesn't want to help you get your shit together. And once you do get your shit together, it's a problem. Hi guys, it's your girl Honeybee. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome, and make sure you hit that subscribe button while you're here too, okay? Anyway, today I have a Q&A for you guys. I noticed that people really like Q&As on YouTube. Y'all a little bit nosy, so I just thought, you know what? Let me do a Q&A. I went on my Instagram, my Snapchat, my Twitter, my various social media accounts, and I asked you guys, my friends and families and followers, what questions do you have for me? So I have a set of questions here that I got from my various accounts, and I'm gonna ask those questions and I'm gonna answer them. Let's get into it. So the very first question is, what made you leave America to start a life in London, and would you move back? So I moved to London for uni. I moved to London to study. I was born here, and being in America for so many years, I didn't know anything about London. I would tell people that I'm from London, I was born here, and they would ask me questions and I'd be like, I don't know. I left when I was like 3 or 4. So, you know, I came back to study. I went to university, and almost 10 years later, or 10 years later, I'm still here. Would I move back? At this present moment, I don't think I would, because of like what's going on in the States. Is very disheartening. Fair enough, there's racism everywhere, but it's just too much, and the United States of America has turned into Trumpville, and I want no parts. Okay? So the next question is, how do you ball on a budget, and where do you get your inexpensive makeup? Honey, now if you know me, I like to look good and I like to save a coin, okay? So when it comes to my makeup, I mean, I do get some high-end stuff, like probably like MAC and Lancome, Fenty. I think Fenty's kind of reasonable, but as far as like drugstore makeup goes, I go to Superdrug, I go to Boots, I look online. Elf is really good, affordable and cheap. NYX is amazing, affordable and cheap as well. And yeah, Superdrug, Boots, those, I think that's about it, to be honest. Even today, I went shopping to go get the new bronzers by Revolution, and my local Superdrug only had the light colors, like the light, medium, and medium light. And it's so annoying because the bronzers go all the way down to like deepest dark, and the store didn't carry it. What's the point of all these brands coming out with these dark ranges and expanding their ranges for people that have melanin, only for the stores to not carry it? So I have to order it online, and it's going to take a couple of days. But I will do a video about the bronzers when they come. Moving on. Next question is, what is your favorite alcoholic drink? I'm a brandy girl. I think Courvoisier might be my favorite. Give me Courvoisier neat or on the rocks, I'm good to go. I do really like Courvoisier. And I got me a little drinky drink right now. It's a little cheap drink that I got from Little, Mojito. It's really good too. Really good. Next question is, you're so good at doing makeup and wigs. Are you self-taught or did you take courses? How long did it take you to learn? Oh, thank you. Well, I'm okay at doing makeup and wigs. I'm alright. I know how to make myself look decent. I didn't take any courses. I'm pretty much self-taught, and YouTube, look, binge watching YouTube videos and watching other people and copying what they do. That's literally it. But I mean, like, I've always been interested in it, so maybe that's why it was easier for me to learn how to do these things. But I didn't take any courses. How do you keep the spark alive with long distance relationships? Whoo! So if you know me personally, you know that I'm in a long distance relationship, and trust me, it is not easy. There's certain things that we do. We make sure that we talk on the phone or we FaceTime. Thankfully, we live in an age of technology where it's easy to communicate with each other. We just put aside a specific time that we make sure that we, that's our time to sit and talk to each other, talk about how our day went and what's going on. And to be honest, at the moment, all we can do is talk on the phone, FaceTime each other, and stuff like that, because when you're long distance, there's no, you know, there's no physicality. We're only communicating. So we do that. Oh, and we do little things like our virtual movie night. So we'll set out a specific time. We'll plan to watch the same movie at the same time with our dinner or without our dinner. And yeah, like we just do little stuff. And when we talk on the phone, we can talk for, especially now that it's quarantine, nobody's doing anything. We can be on the phone for hours and, you know, just catching up, and that's about it. Long distance relationships are not for the faint hearted, I'll tell you that much. Next question is, what is your favorite place to shop for clothing? I really like ASOS. ASOS is one of my favorite places to shop because they have a wide range of things. You can get your outfit for a party there. You can get your outfit for work. You can get some shoes. You can get some makeup. ASOS has everything, so I really like ASOS. And they have a massive plus size range. And like, you know, you go to some stores and the plus size section is like frumpy old lady stuff with a bunch of flowers, but ASOS, they got some good stuff. Eventually I'll start doing some hauls on here too, so that you guys can see what I be wearing, you know, when she be styling and stuff, you know. I be trying, but eventually I'll do some hauls as well. Would you be introducing your fiance to the channel? Like I just said, we're long distance, so whenever we are together, eventually he will be, listen, even if I tell him I don't want him on the channel, he is going to intrude and put his face right in front of this screen anyway. So you'll definitely see him on the channel. You know, we'll do some little challenges and videos and stuff together, God willing, when we are together. Coming soon. Next question is, what do you like about your fiance? Well, my little, he's smart. He's even messaging me right now, funny enough. But he's smart, he's funny, he's handsome, you know, he's a looker, and he's tolerant. That's one of the things I really like about him. He's tolerant and he's patient, because Lord knows I'm a handful. I can't even deny it. I am a handful, but he's so patient with me and he's very tolerant. And even when I make him angry, give him 5 minutes, he's over it. I love that about him. And meanwhile, I'll be sitting in the corner holding a grudge. Don't talk to me, leave me alone. And he's just over there smiling, looking at me like, girl, it's not that deep, get over it. Next question. What's the bad habit, or what is a bad habit you want to stop? I don't know if I would call it a habit. Bad habit. Yeah, I don't think I would call it a habit, but something about me is that I'm easily irritated, and I really want to change that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the problem is. I'm so easily irritated. Little things piss me off. Excuse my language. But yeah, that's something about myself that I really don't like. It's not very nice, because sometimes I'll be irritated and upset for no, like, I can't even remember why, but because I was irritated about something that probably happened 10 minutes ago, I still need to continue being upset, because like, it just doesn't make sense. I'm easily irritated and I don't like it. So that is something about myself that I'd like to change. Bad habit, I guess. What is the most interesting place you've ever been to? I've been to a lot of places. I would have to say it's a tie between Washington, D.C. and New Orleans. I say that because when we went to D.C., we, you know, explored all of the Capitol. We saw the White House, the Abraham Lincoln Memorial, and I'm like into history, and that was like my favorite subject in school, history, and I like to learn about that kind of stuff. So it was really interesting going around and seeing all these artifacts and being right in front of the White House and stuff. And New Orleans, because I went there for a family reunion, and let me tell you, it was lit. And I follow like a lot of Instagrammers that are from New Orleans, and it just like, out of all the states that I've been to, it just seems like they have like a culture, and they're not just typical Americans. They have that Creole, French, Southern kind of culture about it, and I enjoyed my time there, even though it was only for a weekend, but we were downtown right in the heart of the city, and I really enjoyed that. And I think New Orleans is a very interesting place to visit. I really want to go to Mardi Gras one year, one of these times, because Mardi Gras in New Orleans looks like a whole bunch of fun. So I definitely want to take part in that very soon. How many children do I want? See, since I was little, I've always said I want 2 kids. I want a boy and I want a girl. I've always said that. But the older I get, I'm starting to think maybe I want 3. I don't know. I just feel like 2 is a perfect number. But then at the same time, I feel like 2 is too little. I don't know, but 2 or 3 depends. If you ask Ivy will be like, no, we're only having 2. Let's have 2 and that's it. But we'll see. I'll try and convince him. What's the thing you hate most about yourself? Woo, child, I'm clumsy. I am so clumsy and I hate it. I walk past the same door every day and get my clothes, my jeans, something caught on the door every single day. I drop stuff. I hit myself on stuff. I'm so clumsy. It's so ridiculous. Sometimes I even get angry at myself. Like, come on, what's wrong with you? Like, I have burns. I burnt myself the other day on an incense because I forgot that I lit the incense, and I have like a big old circle burn on my arm just because I'm so clumsy and I hate it so much. Next question. How do you coordinate 3 accents so well? I know who this question is from. How do I coordinate 3 accents so well? I don't know if I coordinate them. It's just whatever comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth. I've lived in 3 different countries. I lived in America for more than half of my life. I've lived in the UK for about 10 years, and I was born here. My mom also has like a Nigerian, British, Americanish accent, so I'm a little bit confused too. And then growing up around Nigerian family members and friends, you tend to mimic that accent as well. I'm just a master of accents, to be fair. I'm kind of good. It just depends on who I'm talking to. If you're British, I might talk to you in a British accent. If you're American, I'm gonna be like, super American. If you're Nigerian, I'm gonna talk to you in a Nigerian accent. It's literally just whatever comes out of my mouth, whatever the situation is, whatever the conversation is about. In short, I'm confused. I don't know. I have no idea. I just coordinate them, and I've mastered them, and that's it. What's your dream holiday destination and honeymoon destination? So at the moment, I won't say I only, but my priority is putting money back into Africa, because I just feel like we have so many beautiful countries, cities, places, and so many wonderful things that you can do on the continent of Africa. Not saying I won't visit other places, because I want to go to Bali, I want to go to Indonesia, I want to go to Thailand, I want to go to the Caribbean. There's loads of other countries that I want to visit, but at the moment, the places that are on the top of my list and would probably be my dream. Oh, what is wrong with my hair? And would probably be my dream destination is Mauritius or Mauritania. But I've been obsessed with Mauritius for a couple years now. I've met a couple of friends living here in London that are from there, and they've shown me pictures, and I've googled pictures of the islands, and when I tell you, that place is beautiful. I want to go. And I have another family friend, he went last year about November time, and whenever he uploaded his pictures and stuff, I was so jealous. I'm like, yep, I'm doing that. I want to go. Mauritius looks beautiful. And then my honeymoon destination, which is also in Africa, is Seychelles. The Seychelles look beautiful, so that's where I want to go. I just feel like I don't even need to explain. If you never heard of the Seychelles, go Google it. You will see how beautiful it is, and you will see why I would love to have my honeymoon there. The next question is, what do you think about Molly and Issa's current situation on Insecure? Look, I gotta put my phone down for this one. If you don't watch Insecure, start watching Insecure. I think we're on season, I said we're. You would think I'm part of the show. You would think I'm in the cast or something. I said we. If you don't watch Insecure, start watching Insecure. It's one of the best shows ever. What do I think about Molly and Issa's current situation? Molly's pissing me off. Let me tell you that. Molly's pissing me off. I get it, they're best friends and all that, and her relationship with Andrew is pretty new and she don't want to ruin things, but I'm sorry. If I cannot ask my man for a favor to help my best friend, and my man knows that it's my best friend, then that relationship is already a dud. Sorry. And I feel like in the past seasons, Issa has always been the one that she didn't really have her shit together. She, you know, was relying on other people. She wasn't making moves. And Molly would always be the one to tell her, Issa, get your ish together. Issa, get your ish together. And I feel like now this season, Issa is getting her stuff together. And the little help that she asked you for, you couldn't help her. She's flourishing. She's doing other things. She's making big moves and doesn't have as much time for you as she did before. And now it's a problem. I feel like Molly is the kind of friend that she wants to be able to tell you to get your shit together, but doesn't want to help you get your shit together. And once you do get your shit together, it's a problem. Because let's be honest, from the beginning, Molly has always been the more responsible friend as far as financially and career wise. Like, it's like, we know she's that girl when it comes to that kind of stuff, and Issa wasn't really doing that great. So I feel like she spent so much time telling Issa, get it together, get it together, get it together, and didn't help her get it together. Now that Issa's got it together, she mad. Oh no, I don't like it. And I really, honestly, I hope that Issa does not contact Molly first or reach out to her first. This time, Molly needs to be the one to reach out to her first. You don't do that to your friend. She called you and said she needed help, and you guys are best friends. She called you and needed help with her event that she's been putting together, and you couldn't even do that. And then she went and found the help that she needed through somebody else, and you're mad? No, sorry. Next. I can go on and on about Insecure all day, so like I said, if you don't watch it, go watch it. It's Insecure on HBO. And now we are on the last and final question, because I don't want this video to drag. And the last question is, who would you like to partner with on your channel one day? There's so many people that I would love to partner with on this channel, but there's one person in particular that comes to my mind. I mentioned her on my Get to Know Me video, Irritates. I don't know why, like, I'm just really drawn to her. She seems like she's so cool and she's down to earth and she seems like a good time. So I would love to collaborate on this on my channel with her. And the thing is, it doesn't even have to be like, you know how people be like, oh, let's collaborate and do a challenge, and let's collaborate and play a game, or never have I ever do a prank. We don't even have to do that. We can literally vlog, have fun, go eat, have a great time. Like, I'm cool with that, you know? But yeah, I would love to work with Irritates. There's other people that I'd love to work with as well in the UK, but she's even in Nigeria as well. I like Fiery by Sissy Okwe, but I think top of my list at the moment is Irritates. I really like her. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching my Q&A. If you liked this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you share, and make sure you click that notification. Wow. Click that notification bell so that you will be the first to know every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Oh, and subscribe to my channel, okay? I'm still growing, I'm still building, but subscribe. Let me see these numbers go up, okay? Thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye.